Abortion rights advocates are raising concerns over the potential revival of a long-dormant law by conservative Supreme Court justices, which could pave the way for a nationwide abortion ban. During oral arguments on Tuesday, Justices Clarence Thomas and Samuel Alito brought up the Comstock Act in a case regarding the Biden administration's efforts to expand access to mifepristone, a medication used for abortions.
The government, the Solicitor General points out, would not be susceptible to a Comstock Act problem. But in your case, you would be. So how do you respond to an argument that mailing your product and advertising it would violate the Comstock Act?
The Comstock Act, a 151-year-old law, originally prohibited the mailing of materials deemed obscene, lewd, or lascivious, including contraception, abortion drugs, and pornography. While its interpretation has been narrowed over the years, experts warn that its resurrection could have far-reaching consequences for reproductive rights. Anti-abortion activists, emboldened by the overturning of Roe v. Wade, see an opportunity to use the Comstock Act to enforce a nationwide abortion ban without congressional intervention. They have been laying the groundwork for such actions, working closely with former Trump administration officials. The prospect of the Comstock Act being applied to prevent the mailing of abortion drugs has stirred alarm among abortion rights supporters. They fear that a Comstock-focused opinion from Thomas or Alito could provide legitimacy to future attempts to restrict access to abortion. While lower courts have maintained that the Comstock Act only applies to unlawful abortions, some federal judges have shown openness to broader interpretations. The Supreme Court's stance on the matter could have significant implications for access to abortion pills in the future.
I mean, they know exactly what they're doing. They knew exactly what they were doing by attacking Dobbs and attacking Roe v. Wade and attacking it in the way that they did. They're trying to walk it back now so that they don't look publicly accountable. But I want to be very clear that this was intentional and that this is exactly what Republicans have been going for. We've seen it. You have the Heritage Foundation. You have lots of folks who are on record saying, not only do they want to go after abortion, not only do they want to go after reproductive freedom, they're going after IVF, they're going after contraception. We have a mifepristone ruling that is coming down from the Supreme Court, and Clarence Thomas enriching himself from the same folks who are saying that they are trying to control women's bodies quite explicitly and going beyond that. They also want to control what they call recreational sex.
Yes.
Recreational sex. This is so clearly a patriarchal theocracy that has embodied itself in the DNA of an entire political party in the United States of America. And as women and as any non-binary and queer person in this country, they must be defeated.
In response to these developments, some Democrats in Congress are strategizing ways to weaken or repeal the Comstock Act entirely. The outcome of this legal battle will undoubtedly shape the future of reproductive rights in the United States.